Okay, so hi, dear old signs. Today we are going to do the reading for the good stuff for the month of April 2026. This is like the good stuff, three cards. Whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. It might or might not resonate. Please don't try to take it like personally. If it is not resonating, definitely the messages are not for you. Please don't try to make it personal if you know it's not going to happen, or if you know that's not possible for you, right? Please stick to the reality and the truth. Just check the energies while watching tarot. Just check the energies, check the messages, check the guidance maybe, but don't take it too personally. If you know something is not going to happen, I highly recommend not to live in any kind of illusion or delusion. Tarot is a tool just to take guidance. It's not for fortune telling actually. Okay. uh, Tarot always leaves a room for your free will, like whatever you are going to do accordingly, your outcome is also going to shift. Cool. So for personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. We will start with Aries and we will go till Pisces. I'm going to do it slowly, calmly, and like we'll take breaks from time to time in between. It's a long video. Let's start with Aries, and I'm going to give you three messages in good stuff and one card for the guidance thing. uh for those of you who can write the timestamp for me, for the viewers, thank you so much. I am just so like grateful to you for doing this job for me. I don't I feel it very difficult to make the timestamps, but otherwise, anyways, let's see. For Aries, let's see the messages for the good stuff. Three messages for you guys for the good stuff and one for the guidance. Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. If you have Aries sun sign, Moon sign, Venus sign, or Rising sign, then this is for you. Let's see. Same is applicable for all of you, all the 12 signs: Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. That's how we do it on my channel. Let's see. First message, second, third, and the guidance for this month overall. First message is Ace of Wands. Your intuition is going to be razor sharp. If you feel something is going to happen or something is about to happen, or you are getting some kind of downloads or messages out of the blue, you are feeling very much connected to your intuition. This is actually a really very good thing, because we are reading the good stuff. There is some kind of brand new beginning, there is some kind of idea, there is some kind of situation that you guys feel like starting or restarting, and your intuition is guiding you on point here. Listen to your intuition, and you are going to be guided in a very positive direction, in a very good direction, good way, good path, in a particular situation. So whatever action, whatever plan, whatever this thing is that is making you feel like going ahead and doing something about it, it's quite positive. It's going to come out as quite positive, and it's going to give you a lot of happiness. Second message, the Wheel of Fortune. If you are struggling with something, so your time is going to come. Like if you're waiting for the right time, if you were waiting for the tables to turn in your favor, the divine timing, if you were waiting for some kind of divine timing for something to happen, the time has come. Like this month, you guys are going to have this streak of good luck. There's nothing known as good luck or bad luck, to be honest with you. There's nothing known as luck actually, but it's like in human, messages form in layman language. If you are waiting for your luck to turn around in some area of your life, it's going to turn. The tables are going to turn in your favor in a situation where you are continuously waiting for some kind of good news, good timing, or good luck, whatever you call it. So something is going to turn out in your favor. For some of you, it might be some kind of court case, some kind of results, some kind of, if you're students, or if you are waiting for some kind of results, very favorable time is about to come, especially by the 10th of April. After the 10th of April, 10 of Swords here is the worst is over. something happened, some kind of, something happened where you were feeling defeated, or you were feeling like it's like your life is over or it's a disaster. You guys will be finally able to recover from some kind of a major loss in your life, and finally you guys will be able to start living your life with a newfound energy. It's like the worst is over, and now the time has come for you guys to start a brand new chapter, a brand new life in a particular situation, in a particular direction of your life. Take these messages, they how they resonates with whichever whatever area of your life they resonate. I am making sure that I'm giving you the most honest and most suitable messages on this channel without any kind of ping pong or hanky panky or trying to like caress your ego or something. So the worst is over, and now the time has come for you guys to recover from something really very, very bad, really very, very heartbreaking. And now you guys will be able to move forward, move past that heartbreak or separation or breakup or some kind of defeat in a particular situation. Or some of you, you guys will be able to recover from a health issue that you were continuously struggling with. Take it how it resonates with you. The guidance for this month is the Five of Swords. Do not take unnecessary stress for those things that you cannot change, control, or do anything about. Aries, the more you are going to stress the hell out of yourself for something that you cannot do anything about, the more it's going to be difficult for you to deal with that situation. So instead of worrying too much about something, try to let it be. Try to just let it be, let this phase pass, and it is going to be settled the way it should be. Sometimes not doing anything is the right course of action, especially when we cannot actually do anything about a situation, right? So stressing the hell out of yourself is going to affect other areas of your life too if you're not going to keep your stress level in check. Hmm? In check. Let's see. Let's move on to Taurus. Let's see, Taurus. First message, second, third, and the guidance. First message is Seven of Wands. You guys will be able to create some kind of healthy boundaries. As it is coming in the good stuff, you guys are going to feel protected by the divine. You guys will be able to create some kind of healthy boundaries, or you guys will be able to stick to some kind of plan or strategy that you guys have made for yourself in order to get some kind of success and victory in a particular situation of your life. So it's like in the good stuff, I do see you having like stronger boundaries, protection, divine protection. You feel like divine protection, and actually everything divine that we feel is divine, we are doing it from inside and we are attracting it to ourselves. But anyways, it's like you guys feeling divinely protected by the whole universe, and you guys will be having stronger boundaries and a very, very peaceful energy where you will be doing your own thing, and you will be working on how to create more and more peaceful and protective space for yourself. It's a very spiritual kind of a message. It might not sound like good to everyone because not everyone is doing the same thing. For some of you, if you guys are going to take a stand for yourself in a particular situation, you guys will be able to find the solution also, or you guys will be able to win, like get some kind of success and victory in a situation. But taking a stand is very, very important. Fighting for what you deserve or what you want is very, very important. The results are going to be in your favor, but you have to take your favor first of all, right? That's the thing. Second message is the King of Swords. You guys will be able to cut something or someone completely out of your life, out of your system, and you guys are going to be crystal clear and in a very, very sharp and in a very, very razor sharp kind of clarity, crystal clear clarity and honesty. So some kind of, you guys are going to get some kind of crystal clear clarity in a particular situation, and you guys will be able to cut the crap, cut something or someone out of your life, out of your system for good, and you are going to feel like, okay, this is it, this is how it should be done. King of Swords is a card of clarity, truthfulness, honesty, little bit detached. But as it is in the good stuff, it is going to be something that's going to prove prove like a very very good decision, very very good choice that you guys are going to make down the line in a particular area of your life. Third is the page of swords. You guys are going to like be a learner. You guys will be learning some kind of new courses, or you guys will be like a student, or you guys will be doing some kind of online stuff. For students, this is going to be very very beautiful month. You guys will be able to earn some kind of degree, earn some kind of rewards or something like that. If you guys are looking forward to have some kind of visa or documentation things done, I think you guys will be able to get that also. So you will be researching a lot, learning a lot, and you guys will be planning about the future a lot, and it's going to be really very very positive for your future. It's going to be something that you guys are going to be very very happy about in the coming future. So it's like you guys being student again in some way, and learning new skills and looking forward to get good results out of these skills, and you will be able to get the good results finally. For some of you, it's like some kind of visa documentation and something like that happening, and you're getting the positive results. The guidance for this month, Six of Cups. If you guys are missing somebody from your past, if you're having nostalgia, like you're missing your family, you're missing your old friends, you're missing your old circle, connect with them. If you guys are going to connect with somebody from your past with whom you had a very very good kind of bond with, connection with, you guys are going to feel really happy and uplifted. Okay, you don't have to be in this ego, like if they are not talking to, I'm not talking about romantic relationship here. I am talking about those moments, those family members, those siblings, those friends with whom you are not connected from a very long time, but suddenly you're missing them, or suddenly you feel like okay, you should connect with somebody. If you are going to connect with them, and simply this is somebody or a group of people or your family members with whom you had a really very 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 good bond or good connection with, you guys are going to feel very uplifted, very relaxed, and very regenerated. So don't think about it, just do it. If you guys are waiting for a sign from the universe, like okay, should I or should I not, this is the sign. Reconnect with your past colleagues or siblings or friends or whatever it is, group of people, or maybe a pet from your childhood. If you are planning to get a pet, you can get a pet. This is a really good energy, because if you ever had a pet before, there are very good chances you're going to get a really beautiful similar kind of pet again if you're looking for a pet anyways. But connect with somebody or something from your past, that is going to make you feel relaxed, regenerated, and very very peaceful and happy. Sometimes going back in past times is a really good thing. I'm at my parents house these days, so I am definitely living this moment, this really beautiful coming together kind of a moment with my parents. So you can also do that right? So that's for Taurus. Let's move on to Gemini. Let's see Gemini for the month of April 20. I don't know why am I going in October again and again. I'm feeling like I'm in October 2026. Yeah. Anyways, for Gemini for April 2026 in the good stuff, let's see the messages. Okay. First message, second, third, and the overall guidance. First message is the Eight of Wands. Things will start moving forward in a particular area of your life very fastly, very beautifully, very positively. If you were feeling stuck or things were getting delayed in a particular area of your life, things will start moving very fast and in a very very positive way ahead of you. You guys are going to feel like, oh my god, finally something is showing me the kind of good results. For most of you, it is related to your physical health, your looks, your physique, your personality, or for like personality development or your communication skills. But your confidence is going to be so boosted. You guys are going to feel like very lucky. You guys are going to feel like, okay, something was not working out, not working out, not working out, bam, it will start working out in your favor magically and drastically. It's not like it's like by luck or by chance it's happening. It is the result of your hard work, your consistency, and your persistence. So enjoy. Awesome energy. Awesome. Second message is the Nine of Swords. If you're having some kind of stress like insomnia or headache or migraine kind of things, you guys will be able to get some kind of solution for that problem. For others of you, if you are continuously living in some kind of anxiety or stress regarding some like okay, regarding something related to your future, You guys will be able to figure out some kind of solution also. For that, you have to be relaxed, of course. It's not like you're going to continuously be in stress and you are going to find the solution. Stop, try to stop control. Give me a break, honey. Stop. My goodness. Try to. Gemini! You guys are trying to control the outcomes in your life. You guys are continuously worried about what if this is going to happen, what if that is going to happen, what if I'm not going to get what I want, this and that and this and that. Okay, so you guys have to stop worrying too much about something that you cannot change, control, or do anything about. Hmm? So once you are going to be relaxed, once you are going to be in the state of mind of detached from the outcome, everything will start working out in your favor, slowly but surely. So whatever you are stressed out about, it's unnecessary. I don't think so that negative shit that you're worried about is ever going to happen. You are making scenarios and stories and hurting yourself. So you will be able to get out of the stressful energies, but you have to start relaxing. You have to consciously take the actions to do that, to come out of the stressful energy. Third message is the King of Pentacles. If you're struggling with your finances, your stability, your money, something related to your long term goal, you guys will be able to fix that. You guys will be able to find a solution to your financial problems or your stability. Something related to maybe your real estate is also something that is giving you stressful energies around that kind of situation. So you guys will be able to figure out solutions. Some kind of father figure or somebody who is an expert or who is already dealing with these kind of things will be there to help you out. Okay, so you guys will be able to figure out the solutions to the problem that's related to your root chakra. Root chakra is related to stability, finances, money, uh, stability of any kind, right? So you guys will be able to figure that out also. And I do see financial gains also. Financially, you guys are going to feel much more stable, much more at peaceful. Again, you guys have to work for these things to happen. It's not going to happen like, okay, I'm just sitting on my ass and doing nothing and waiting for Anjali's predictions because she said it's going to happen, then it's going to happen. Don't do that. Don't do that. You guys have to make this shit happen, and the energies are going to favor you. That's the thing, honey. For the good stuff to become the good stuff, you guys have to work for it. Period. The guidance here is the Emperor. See, you guys have to keep your emotions in control first of all. You guys don't have to be so emotional while making any kind of choices or decisions. We should never make any kind of decisions, life changing decisions, especially when we are too sad or too happy. So balanced kind of approach is required here in order to make some kind of decisions or choices that can change the like direction of your life in some way. So taking the charge of your emotions and taking the charge of your things in your own hands, making your own choices, making your own decisions, and being the emperor of your life is the guidance here. That's the thing. So don't allow other people to play the game for you. It's your life, play your game yourself. Okay, so you should have the capacity, understanding, and that kind of confidence that I can play my own game myself. I don't need the outer world to tell me what to do and what not to do, until unless you're under 18 and you can't really do it. Okay, cool. So let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, let's see what we have. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Let's see what we have for the month of April 2026 in the good stuff. First message, second message, third message, guidance. First message is the Two of Wands. If you are waiting for some kind of results to show up in your favor, if you're waiting for something or someone to show up in your life, not necessarily romantic, because a lot of people have this energy of only keeping themselves stuck on the romantic stuff. I don't care. It might not be romantic stuff. It might be something related to foreign land, something related to documentation, visa, some kind of results, something related to global thing, global opportunity. If you guys are waiting for that kind of opportunity, that kind of growth and expansion, there are very good chances that things will start working out in your favor, and you guys will be able to get the good news that you guys are waiting for and hoping for. Awesome energy. If things are getting delayed, or it's like it's not happening, it's like shutting down again and again, there are chances that the wait is going to be over and you guys are going to get the results. Okay, of course, as per your karma, as per your actions, whatever you did, but whatever you are waiting for is going to happen. And as it is a good it's in the good stuff, there are very good chances it's going to be positive only. Second message is the Ace of Pentacles. If you guys are planning to start a new business, start a new job, or starting something that has the potential to become something really, really, really good and big in the coming future, there are very good chances you guys are going to get that opportunity this month itself. Something related to your stability, money, job, career, finances is there, like you want to start it or restart it, or creating some kind of branches or something, creating some kind of opportunity. There are very good chances that you guys will be able to start or restart something that is related to your long term stability, and that will start working out in your favor slowly but surely. So something that you are planning to start, or like starting, has the potential to become something really, really, really very big in the coming future. Hmm? Third, we have the Six of Wands. If you want to be in the public eye, if you want to be successful and victorious in some situation of your life, you guys will be able to get some kind of success and victory. Not some kind of, a lot of success and victory. People are going to get inspired. People are going to take you as somebody who has the potential, who is looking forward to in their life and looking good, feeling good, making other people inspired to do the same things. If you are like a influencer, or somebody who is on social media, like want to become famous, or if you are working on something and want to have some kind of success and rewards, or salary hike or promotion, there are very, very good chances that you guys will be able to do that. And plus, you guys are going to be in the public eye, or you guys are going to get some kind of name, fame, or success the way you guys wanted it. So really good energies, very good. So your energies are more leaning towards the career thing this month. Good news, good energies, good vibes in your career thing more than anything else. The guidance here is the Four of Wands. Enjoy the success as much as you can from your side. Share it with your people, but stay grounded, honey. You don't have to be in this egoistic energy that only you can achieve this kind of success, only you deserve this kind of success, nobody else can have this kind of thing. So enjoy your success, enjoy your good energies, enjoy your good times, share it with other people also, but stay grounded and stay humble, right? Because if you can achieve this kind of happy if you can achieve this kind of happiness from the universe, and if you are not going to be in the gratitude energy, humble, grounded energy, the universe can snatch it too. It has the power, right? So negative attitude towards um, any kind of success in any way is not going to work out in your favor, honey, right? Cool. That's the deal. And help others too, if you can, from your side, to achieve the same kind of happiness, to achieve the same kind of success. Yes. Okay, my love, let's move on to Leo. Let's see what we have for you guys for the month of April 2026 in the good stuff. Okay, Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising in the good stuff. Let's see what you guys have. First, second, third, guidance. First message is the Knight of Pentacles. If you guys are feeling like you guys are dragging your feet in the mud and nothing is happening, things will start working out in your favor. If you are feeling stuck, or things are getting delayed, or you're not getting the results, things will start moving forward. I don't think so it's going to move forward in the speed of rocket, like rocket speed, but things will start moving forward, and it is going to give you the pace and the direction that you guys are hoping for. To be honest with you, this delay, or this things not happening at a very fast pace is actually some kind of protection. This delay is teaching you a lot of patience and giving you the time and space to understand what matters to you and what doesn't need, like what you want and what you don't want anymore, or you need. Want and need are totally two different things. So this gap, this delay, or this things not happening at a very fast pace is actually giving you the space to understand what you need and what you don't need in your life. Okay, so things will start moving forward in a very, very positive way. So take this delay or take this time as a, not a lesson actually, okay, as a good thing. What should I say? I get confused sometimes. Second message, 10 of cups. You guys are going to have a really wonderful time with the people who are like family to you, or your literal family members. If you guys are disconnected from your family from quite a long time, this is the time for you guys to reconnect with them, and you guys are going to enjoy a really, really, really good bond, really good relationship with your family. You guys are going to feel very content and very happy from inside, whether it's your soul family, whether it's your literal family, or people whom you like a lot. For most of you, this is like you connecting with a community of people, spiritual people maybe, or like-minded people, and you guys are going to feel super happy, super connected to your inner child. You guys are going to enjoy a really, really, really good bond with your family or people who are like family to you. Whatever it is, you guys are going to feel very, very content and happy whenever you guys are going to spend this time. It's like good people, good vibes, good energies, and you in the center, right? So it's going to make you feel very happy and content and peaceful. Hmm. And the third message is the Page of Wands. It's like you guys being a kid again, being a child again, connecting with your inner child again. See, I told you in the second message also. You guys are going to feel like you guys should connect with either children, do something with children, or you should connect with your childlike energy and start living your life like an innocent kid who is always wondering always wondering, like, wow, this is sky, this is like rainbow, this is butterfly, like that. So you guys are going to be a kid, like be in a kid like kind of energy again. For some of you, you guys enjoying your time with your own kid, or for others of you, you guys reconnecting with your inner child and reliving your childhood days, and feeling very, very happy, feeling very, very positive, and feeling very, very connected to yourself again, and you guys enjoying. It's like you guys starting some activity, or sports, or something that you used to do as a child, and then starting it again and enjoying it a lot. Awesome. The guidance is the Eight of Pentacles. Whatever you are trying to achieve here, mostly regarding your job, career, finances, take it one day at a time. Step by step process is required in order to achieve something big in your life, Leo. For most of you, it's related to your career, but it can be regarding anything. Maybe your health, maybe your relationship, maybe your like you rebuilding your relationship with yourself. Whatever it is, honey, it is going to take time. Step by step process is required for you guys in order to get something done. Okay, to get the kind of success and victory that you guys want. Step by step, one day at a time. Okay, something is not going to give you instant results, but it is going to give you results when the timing is going to be right for this thing, because it's a lifetime goal, it's a long term goal. So it's not going to be like you are doing something uh, for one day and you're going to get the results the next day. It's not going to be like that, honey. It's going to take time and patience, a lot of patience. Remember, the first card was teaching you patience. It's required for you guys, okay, for this success, grand success. Oh, kids, like nearby my parents' house, there are lots of kids, and I really like their voices, their giggling. And although I'm not like a very sporty kind of a person, as you can see from my physique, see, I have this. Just let me show you. I'm golu molu. I'm fat. I like it, but yeah, I'm not unhealthy. I'm just fat. Golu molu. But I love the giggling, and the cuckoo bird is also here, and it's a lot of place, like lot of space. Sometime, someday, maybe I'll show you guys. Anyways, let's see for Virgo, for the good stuff, what we have. For Virgo people, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the month of April 2026 in the good stuff. Let's see. Okay, first message, second, third, and the guidance. First message is the Hierophant. Virgo, you guys will be able to connect with your spiritual side. For those of you who are working on their spiritual side deliberately, you guys will be able to have a lot of success. You guys might end up meeting a guru, a mentor, or somebody who can actually help you to start walking on this path step by step, and you leading to some kind of major success in the coming future. Okay, for others of you, if it is not related to your if it is not related to your spiritual side, it can be related to marriage, commitment, some kind of traditional marriage kind of a thing, some kind of, you may be attending some kind of religious ceremony, or connecting with somebody from like your same belief or cultural background, and enjoying enjoying that chapter, enjoying that thing a lot. And whatever it is, it's going to give you a lot of positivity, it's going to give you a lot of hope for the future. It's like something in you is going to get awakened in a very, very positive way, and it's going to make you feel like staying connected to this energy, whatever it is in your case. Let me know in the comment section what it is. Or you guys are about to attend some kind of religious ceremony, or a spiritual ceremony, or something that's making you feel like connected to the divine, something like that. Second message here is the Six of Wands. You guys are going to get some kind of success and victory in a situation that you guys are really, really working very, very hard on. Let's say you guys are working on a project, so the project is going to be finished. It's if it is about to be finished, you guys are going to get really very, very good results, positive reviews. You guys might come in the public eye. People are going to get inspired from you, people are going to get inspiration from you to work on themselves, also to work on something really very hard, so that they can get the kind of success and victory the way you achieved it, with your hard work, with your dedication, with your consistency. So you guys are going to get some kind of success, victory, name and fame, and it's going to make you feel very, very happy. It's like you guys becoming the center of attention of a group of people or in the public eye, and it's going to make you feel really very happy. Awesome energy, congrats. Third message is the Page of Wands. You guys are going to, like, either you guys are going to connect with kids and you guys are going to feel really very, very happy. For some of you, it might be the news of pregnancy. Like if you guys are planning to do that, as it is in the good stuff, so it is going to be a good news for you. Either you are going to hear the news of pregnancy around you, it's going to make you happy, or it's like you guys getting pregnant or getting somebody pregnant, and it's going to be a good news. Second thing, if it's not like that, you guys are going to connect with your inner child again, and you guys will start living your life again like a kid. So you might start doing some kind of activity that you used to do in the childhood, and that you really, really, really love to do in the childhood, and now you are going to start or restart that kind of thing, and that's going to make you feel very happy go lucky, carefree and connected to your inner child. Awesome energy, beautiful. It's like a happy go lucky kind of month for you guys. Spiritual growth, name, fame, success, connecting with your inner child. What else do you want, honey? Awesome energies. And for all of these things to happen, you guys have to take the actions. You guys have to move your ass. If you guys are like me, you are just sitting on your ass, sitting on your bed and making, like, taking the sessions, talking to the public and making videos and asking the divine to give you everything on your bed, it's not happening. No, 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 no. Not happening. So you guys have to work for this shit to happen in your life. Okay, my love. Because I have seen a lot of people crying in the comment section. I am watching you from 5 years, nothing is happening, because you're sitting on your ass like me, honey, and you're doing nothing. Now I don't have any right to cry that I'm not getting a soulmate, I'm not getting the love of my life, because I'm not doing shit about it. Because I don't want to actually. Right? But I cannot complain or I cannot say anything to anyone just because I'm not taking any kind of actions. I'm not doing anything about it. So how can I get it? Right? There's nothing known as luck or fate or destiny or bullshit like that. Nothing, nothing, nothing. You guys have to make things happen. Yes, when you are doing everything in a way that you should be doing to manifest something in your life, then it's about the divine timing. Okay, but you can't complain to anyone if you're not doing anything. And even if you're doing something and you're doing it with a very negative mindset, continuously worried about it, continuously stressed about it, continuously in this energy of, oh my God, it's not happening, then also it's not happening. So you guys have to work on this energy of regulating your nervous system, to that level of safety that whatever you are trying to achieve, you guys will get it eventually. Nothing is impossible. Plus, if you guys are one of those people who are stuck on a specific person, I want that person only because they are the love of my life. Bullshit. That there's nothing like love of your life or anything. You are just your ego is just hurt. Your ego is just bruised. Whether you call it heartbreak, whether you call it betrayal, whether you call it bullshit, I don't care. You just want that person for validation. You just want you just want that person because your ego is hurt and your ego wants that person, because you want to prove that that person, like you still deserve them or bullshit like that. So instead of trying to manifest a specific person, just manifest your soulmate. The right person, the right energy is going to get attracted. Otherwise, keep on like going in loops and circles and then cry all time. Yeah, I don't know why I gave you this lecture. Maybe I'll give it to you guys tomorrow for all of you. But anyways, for the time being, the guidance is the Eight of Pentacles. You are trying to get some kind of success on a grand level, on a grand scale. The Leo and Virgo readings are always kind of similar. I have noticed that a lot. But anyways, if you want grand success, you guys have to do it step by step, right? You cannot get the success tomorrow only. Let's say you want to create an academy, right? Today you felt like, okay, let's start an academy. Tomorrow you are not going to be a billionaire or millionaire, right? It's going to take time, step by step process, setting up this and that, classrooms, teachers, whatnot. So whatever you are trying to achieve here on a grand scale, on a grand level, that thing is going to take time to get there. You guys have to do it step by step. If you are going to stop on any step, you guys are not going to get it. If you are going to be impatient, you guys are not going to get it. If you guys are going to be like, oh my God, I'm working so hard, I'm not going to do shit about it, you're not going to get it. It's like step by step process with positive mindset and detachment from the outcome. That's the deal for everything that you want to manifest in your life. Okay, my love, so that's what I have for you for Virgo. Let's take a break and then start with Libra. Bye, see you. Okay, so hi dear Libra. Let's start for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus or Rising for the month of April 2026. Good stuff. Let's see. First is the Six of Cups. Okay, something or someone from your past, like maybe childhood, is going to show up again. It's like nostalgia, missing something or someone from your past, feeling good about it. You might visit your childhood friends, you might visit your school or college, or you might end up connecting with a pet with like the kind of pet you had in your childhood or something like that is going to make you feel really very nostalgic and very happy vibes, happy kind of feelings. And or for some of you, you guys might be missing someone and you might end up connecting with them again, and it's going to make you feel very very happy, like really happy from inside. Okay, so something related to your past is going to give you a lot of happiness, as it is in the good stuff. It can be a reconciliation with a past person. Now please don't try to please don't try to get fixated on romantic love only. It can be a friend, it can be something else or someone else, but whatever it is, it's going to make you feel very very happy from inside and nostalgic too. You guys are going to share a lot of laughter, lots of stories with each other from the past, or maybe it's related to childhood. The Empress, second message, news of pregnancy. You getting pregnant or somebody else getting pregnant, and it's going to make you feel really very very happy because you might be waiting for this day from quite a long time now. For others of you, it's global expansion, growth and expansion happening in your business, maybe career. You're getting some kind of foreign land opportunity. Whatever it is going to make you feel really very very happy. Growth and expansion is happening. For some of you, your creative work is going to be recognized and rewarded and awarded. You guys getting a really 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 good result for your creativity, for your creative talents, whatever it is. Again, this is a very very good news for you guys, and you guys are going to really enjoy this news. Third one is the Seven of Cups. It's like, because it is in the good stuff, you guys will be able to make up your mind regarding something or someone. If you guys are not able to like figure out what you should do and what you should not do in a particular situation, you guys will be able to get the clear cut answer and clarity about a situation. Or for some of you, you guys will be able to understand uh, whether you should keep a particular person or situation in your life or not. So whatever confusion, whatever on and off, in and out kind of energies, or full of confusion, emotional fog kind of energy you guys are having regarding a particular situation, they are going to be sorted, and you guys are going to have a crystal clear clarity and answers right in front of you, and it's going to make you feel lighter and definitely happier. Hmm. Awesome. Guidance is the Four of Wands. Enjoy your success, enjoy your happiness, and share it with others also. But remain humble and grounded. Don't be in this energy of, okay, only I deserve this happiness, only I deserve this kind of recognition, because, sorry, I'm the last person alive on earth who did this or who achieved this or who achieved that. Nowhere on this card it's showing ego or anything, but trust me, when I'm getting this message here, this is in the guidance. It's like, stay humble, stay grounded, enjoy your happiness, enjoy your success while it lasts, but try to share it with others also, by helping them also for like in achieving their goals and their dreams. Cool. Okay, my love, let's move on to the other sign, Scorpio. Let's see for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, what we have in the good stuff. Come here, baby. Let's see. Okay, let's see. The Hanged Man, if you guys are feeling stuck on something or someone, you guys will be able to unstuck yourself, because your perspective, your point of view, your energies are going to shift 180-degree in a particular direction, in a particular situation. You guys will be able to see something or someone from a totally different angle, from a totally different perspective, and things are going to shift for the better, for the good. So whether you are feeling stuck or you guys are not able to move forward in a particular situation, everything is going to change 180-degree. You guys will be able to move forward, plus you guys will be able to see a situation or whatever it is in a totally different way, and it's going to make you feel very very happy, make you feel relieved, make you feel like finally, yeah, it's as it's in the good stuff. So you guys will be able to feel the energies unlocking and getting unstuck and moving forward. And then it's like the next message, Eight of Cups. You guys will be finally able to detach yourself, walk away from something or someone for good, and that is going to make you feel very very lighter and peaceful. Something that you were stuck on, something or someone that you were stuck on, for most of you it is related to a workplace situation where you guys were not able to leave that work or job or career because you were dependent, or there were attachment, or something was not serving your purpose anymore in your life, and you were not able to let it go. Finally, you guys will be able to let it go and walk away completely from that situation, and moving forward towards a better opportunity, a better deal, and feeling very, very happy and proud of yourself. Awesome. Good energy. The sun is the happiest card in the deck, Scorpio. You guys are going to get like some kind of good news that is going to make you freaking happy, freaking happy. It's like amazing happiness, crystal clear clarity, the sun shining on your face, bright, very bright, like metamorphically obviously. And for some of you, if you're sunbathing, then it can be like, okay, a literal thing also, but for others of you, something is going to, you guys are going to get some kind of crystal clear clarity, like 1000% clarity in a particular situation. And then you guys are going to feel really very very happy. Some kind of good news is coming in, good messages, good vibes, good energies. For some of you, if you guys are working on your spiritual things, you guys might get spiritual awakening too, and it's going to make you feel freaking amazing, because this is something that you have achieved after a lot of hard work and inner work. So awesome energy, happy energy, very happy energy. Something around 19th of April is going to make you feel really very very happy, crystal clear, and in this energy of amazing energies, in this energy of feeling happy, feeling good. Okay, it's a good news for you guys. Okay, in the area that you guys are working really very very hard on. Okay, for the guidance, we have the Two of Cups. You guys have to maintain a good relationship with yourself, honey. Either your practical side is too active or your emotional side is too active. So you guys have to blend these two, and you guys have to create a really beautiful and meaningful kind of balanced kind of energy for yourself, in order to make the choices or the decisions that you guys should be making in a balanced kind of way, right? So creating a really beautiful relationship with yourself in a balanced way is going to help you guys to make some kind of choices or decisions in your life. So not too practical, not too emotional, a balanced kind of approach is required for a good solution. Cool. Let's see. Let's move on to Sagittarius for the good stuff for the month of April 2026. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the good stuff for the month of April 2026. Let's see the messages. Okay, let me pull the cards. First, second, third, and the guidance. Seven of Wands. So Sagittarius, you guys are going to feel protected. You guys will be able to create stronger boundaries. You guys will be able to take a stand for yourself regarding a situation where you're taking a stand is very very important for you, in order to win some kind of situation in your favor, in order to get some kind of results in your favor in a particular situation. So you guys will be able to take a stand for yourself in a situation where it's very very difficult to like keep standing and fighting for it, but the results are going to come in your favor. So taking a stand in order to achieve something really good and meaningful is going to go in your favor, and you guys will be able to create stronger boundaries, and you guys will be able to feel divinely protected by the universe itself. It's like you guys doing the inner work and feeling like the divine is doing it. So we me you and the divine is not different. All of us are one energy only, right? So whatever you call it, but stronger boundaries, you guys taking a stand, results coming in your favor, and feeling protected. These are the messages from this card. Second message, we guys have its strength. You know, it's like about physical stamina. You guys are going to have like your stamina boosted, your stamina increasing, physical stamina increasing, especially if you guys are working out or doing something to enhance your stamina in some way. Second thing, you guys will be able to, have the courage and the strength to do something that normally you are not able to do, like you getting the guts, you getting the daring energy to go in a particular direction and do something that you might have never thought of doing. But you facing your fears head on is going to actually give you something really good as a result of you facing your fears head on and not getting uh, you know what, scared. Okay. So okay, third message is the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of stability, a lot of financial stability, plus family life is also going to be really really beautiful. You guys enjoying like a luxurious trip, or you guys are giving your family really really good gifts or receiving them from your family. It's like something related to your family plus something related to your stability. Mix them together and make it a really beautiful blend of stability and happiness. So you guys are going to get some kind of really expensive gifts, and or you guys are going to give it to your family members, and it's going to create a really meaningful, beautiful, and really stable kind of happy-go-lucky kind of energies for you for the long term. Okay, this is something long term. This is a long term goal. This is a long term idea, and it will start working out in your favor. And you guys sharing this happiness with your family or people who are like family to you, and it's going to create a really beautiful, magical kind of energy around you, Sagittarius. Guidance here is the King of Swords. You guys have to keep yourself away from those people, situations, or circumstances where you know you are not going to get anything good in return. So keep yourself protected. Crystal clear clarity of who should be there or what should be there in your life and who should not be or what should not be is going to help you to keep yourself happy and at peace for the long term also. So the time has come for you guys to cut the crap out of your life, out of your system, and move forward. Hmm? Let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Good stuff for Capricorn people for the month of April 2026. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. What's coming for you guys in the good stuff for the month of April 2026? Let's see. So, first message, second, third, guidance. First message is the Eight of Swords. If you guys are in some kind of mental jail, if you guys are continuously overthinking about something or someone all the time, or you are all continuously living in some kind of stressful energies around a situation, you guys will be able to figure out a solution to come out of that mental jail, that kind of stressful energies. For some of you, it is related to your body stiffness or something related to your eyes or your stress level. You guys will be able to figure out a solution if you guys are going to actively look for that. But Capricorn, finally, you guys will be able to find some kind of solution to some kind of stressful energy, stressful situation around you that you cannot stop thinking about in a very, very negative way. Okay, so the solution is around the corner. Just look for it. Just actively do something about it, and you guys will be able to figure it out. You are worrying too much unnecessarily about something that is not going to be uh, that much bad or that much worse, to be honest with you. But you guys are making stories and scenarios in your head and making it painful for yourself. Second message is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so something is going to be revealed to you. Some kind of secret is going to come out. Somebody is trying to deceive you, manipulate you, do something behind your back, and this is going to come out. And as it is in the good stuff, it is going to be a very, very good news for you in the coming future. Maybe not immediately, but eventually you guys are going to realize that that secret coming out was actually a really, really good thing for me. So something is going to be revealed, some kind of manipulation or cheating or something that should come out in the light is going to be revealed to you, and it's going to make your life easier and happier. Maybe again, not immediately, but eventually. Third message is the Queen of Wands. You guys are going to look really fantastic. You guys are going to attract a lot of people, inspire a lot of people. Especially opposite sex people are going to get very, very attracted to you. I don't know if it is a good thing or bad thing, but it is in a good stuff, so might be. So basically, you guys are going to look magnetic. You guys are going to like do something about your physique or your looks. You guys are going to change something in your looks or your physique, and people are going to notice that, and people are going to get very, very attracted and inspired. And for some of you, you guys are going to get some kind of manifestation done here in this month itself. But again, mostly it is related to your physical appearance or your confidence or your personality, and you guys are going to feel really very, very confident, magnetic, and happy. For me, it's not, I don't feel good when opposite sex people feel attracted to me and they start flirting and doing shit. I don't care. I don't like it anymore. I don't know if it is good for you or bad for you. Just delete that message if you don't like that, like me. But otherwise, I do see you having a really good personality, good change in your aura and your energies, people getting inspired, people getting attracted, and you are getting some kind of manifestation done in this month, especially regarding your personality, your looks, or something related to your confidence. Awesome energy, super beautiful energy. Guidance is the Five of Cups. Stop crying over spilled milk, Capricorn. What is done is done. You cannot change the past. Even if you are the most enlightened person on this planet Earth, even if you are God himself or herself, that doesn't exist, by the way, you cannot change the past. So stop crying over something or someone that you cannot change or control or do anything about. Accept the reality and the truth of your life the way it is right now and keep moving forward. Of course, do not repeat the same kind of mistakes or same kind of stupidity that you did in the past, right? So you got your lessons. Now the lessons are your blessings, and now you can start fresh. Even if you're 99 years old, doesn't matter. You can start fresh anytime. But regretting over something or someone, or being in guilt over something or someone, or continuously living in the past is not going to help you in any way. The past is gone, and the past is in the past for a very, very valid reason. Don't forget that reason. Simple, right? It's easier said than done. I can understand, but I myself have gone through so much shit in my life, so I can assure you that living in the past is not going to give you anything good ever, ever, ever. Any one of us. Yeah. So let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Let's see what's coming towards you guys in the good stuff for the month of April 2026. Aquarius. Let's see. Message first, message second, message third, and the guidance. First message is Seven of Swords. Okay, Aquarius. Something is going to be revealed to you. Something is going to come to your awareness. It can be some kind of cheating, manipulation, or betrayal, or something really nasty that's happening behind your back. It might bother you for some time, but eventually it's going to convert into a really, really good news for you guys, good energies for you guys. It's like just an example, and I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's like you are continuously relying on a friend of yours. You call that person a friend regarding your investments, let's say, and then you are going to know that that person was never investing your money. They were continuously telling you that it's going down and I can't do anything about it, but you were relying on them, and you are going to get to know that that person was lying to you. Okay, eventually it's going to bother you that you lost your money, but you are going to feel good that okay, it got revealed and now you are saved. That's something similar to that kind of energy I'm picking for you, but it's not going to make you happy immediately, but eventually something is going to make you feel free and happy down the line. Second message here is the Six of Wands. It's great success. It's like some kind of success, victory, some kind of salary hike or promotion or getting rewarded or awarded coming in the public eye. People are going to get inspired from you. You are going to get this, you are going to become the center of attention of a group of people. You're going to be on the center stage, and you're going to really enjoy this success, enjoy this victory, enjoy this attention, and you guys are going to get some kind of partnership offers also. I don't know why I'm getting that. Partnership offers or collaboration offers or new job opportunities. Whatever it is, you guys are going to get a lot of happy and successful kind of energies around a situation, and people are going to get inspired from you. People are going to ask for your advices. Okay, good, very good. Third message, Magician. The Magician here is some kind of manifestation coming to fruition. If you are manifesting something in a particular area and you are doing everything right the way you should while manifesting something in your life, you guys are going to get some kind of results, like your manifestation coming to fruition slowly but surely. Why am I saying slowly but surely? Because if you guys are going to go in the negative spiral, or you are going to attach yourself too much to the outcome now after listening to to this message, it might not happen. Simple as that. I'm not going to lie to you just to make your ass happy. I never do that. Simply, some kind of manifestation can come to fruition if you guys are going to do whatever you are doing, because it's working out in your favor, as long as it's a positive mindset and detached kind of energy from the outcome. Okay, my love? Awesome. Guidance is the Five of Wands. Keep yourself away from any kind of conflict, chaos, or drama, especially if you are not directly getting affected by this drama or chaos, whatever it is, family drama, office drama, or relationship drama, whatever it is. Try to keep yourself away from any kind of drama or chaos, because it might not go well the way, like it's going to, the outcome is not going to go well in your favor. So try to just stay away from any kind of conflict or chaos if it is in the outside world. If it is from inside, this conflict and this chaos, write it down. Write down what you are feeling, then try to figure out why you are feeling it. Okay, and writing it down, while writing it down, you will be able to understand the reason and your feelings and your emotions. When we write something and let it all come out, like we vent it out, you are going to feel much more peaceful and like clearer about what you should be doing and what you should not be doing in a situation. If it is some kind of inner conflict, sit with yourself, sit with this conflict, try to understand what is happening and why it is happening and what you can do about this conflict. If there's nothing that you can do about it, just let it go. If you can do something about it, just do it in a calm, composed, and peaceful way. Okay, but writing it down is going to help you a lot. It helps a lot. I don't write it now. Like I stopped writing these things 2 years ago, but it really helps if you are one of those people who like writing. Okay. Anyways, let's move on to Pisces, the last sign. Let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. What's coming for Pisces people in the good stuff for the month of April 2026? I forgot I was doing reading. Pisces, my love. Okay, let's see. First message, second, third, and the guidance. First message is the High Priestess. Pisces, your intuition is going to be really, really very, very sharp. Hmm? And you guys will be able to tap into your spiritual side, into your intuitive side, mysterious side also, you can call it, because you guys are going to be mostly living in your own world, and people might take you like, okay, what is wrong with this person? But it's like you feeling very, very happy and connected to your intuitive side. Hmm? Connected to yourself, like especially if you guys are working on your spiritual side. Even if you guys are not, there are very good chances that you guys are going to be mostly living within yourself and enjoying it, really enjoying it, like feeling connected to yourself, feeling connected to the whole divine without even trying too much. Awesome energy. You guys are going to get some kind of messages or downloads or intuitive energies. Let's say you guys will be able to know something that you don't know how you know that. You just know that, right? It's like your intuitive energies, intuitive powers enhancing, getting enhanced. There's nothing like intuitive powers. Sorry. It's like your intuitive energies. All of us have that. All of us getting enhanced in a very beautiful and positive, and it's going to make you feel like, okay, calmer, peaceful, happier, and mysterious to others, mysterious and secretive, especially if you guys are introverts. Second message, Ace of Pentacles. If you're planning to start or restart a business thing or something related to your career, something related to your finances, this thing has a potential to become something really, really big in the coming future. have a proper plan and strategy, and you guys can start or restart something related to your business or job or career or finances, and it's going to be really very very good and very beautiful in the coming future. So go for that. If you feel like taking help from someone who is an expert in this field who can help you guys, take help. Okay, don't refrain from taking help. It's always good to take help from someone. When you don't know, it's okay. We are humans and we can take help from others. What's the, like, there's nothing wrong in that, right? As long as you're not hyper independent. Sometimes I become that, but we're humans, right? Third message here is the Two of Pentacles. If you're feeling confused in a particular situation of your life, on and off, in and out, full of confusion, you guys are not able to figure it out, you guys are not able to get the proper answer and the clarity, you guys will be able to figure that out. You guys will be able to get the proper clarity and answer in a particular situation that you guys are continuously feeling confused about, on and off, in and out about. And it's going to be very much more easier for you to get some kind of uh, clarity and answer regarding a particular situation. Right now it's on and off, in and out, full of confusion. Whatever it is, mostly related to your job, career, finances, or long term stability, but you guys will be able to figure it out. Okay, guidance is Eight of Swords. If you guys are continuously overthinking, or if you guys are continuously thinking negative about a situation in your life, you guys might be worrying unnecessarily about that thing, right? You guys might be creating stories and scenarios in your head that are never going to be true in this lifetime, my love. So stop worrying unnecessary, stop creating stories and scenarios in your head that you might not never get that kind of, worst kind of scenarios in your life. So until unless you guys are going to remain in a positive mindset, until unless you guys are going to stop overthinking about a situation, about your life in general, maybe you guys will not be able to find the kind of peace that you guys deserve and want. That's the message. So okay, my love, these are the messages for all signs and the good stuff for the month of April 2026. Tomorrow I will try to take a 1 hour workshop for manifestation. I can't do it live because I'm at my parents' house. I don't have my laptop here with me. But let's start with how to manifest correctly in every area of your lives, our lives, like the correct way. Okay, so I hope I will be able to do that tomorrow, otherwise next week. But let's see how it goes. I don't plan too much now. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Please write the timestamps in the comment section if you guys can. It will be very very grateful and helpful kind of a thing for me. I really don't like doing that, and it's too much work for me, but you guys are watching it, so you guys can write it down. So, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care. May existence bless all of you with love, kindness, and a lot of happiness. Namaste.